Welcome back to Eye in the Bay. I'm Brian Hackney, live from the Farmers Market in downtown Livermore with my cockpit companion. This is Flossie. And one of the favorite things that I have for doing on this show is taking road trips. And there is a classic road trip, both north and south of Livermore, that is too good to be true. Now, if only I can get the MG to start on the first try. Yeah! Let's go! Watch. They're some of the Bay Area's twistiest. Wait a minute. Nobody told me about this. One-lane road, next 10 miles, and most desolate roads. Whoa! But they're also some of the most breathtaking. The two routes that I speak of, the whole swath of farm-laden land north of 580, stretching east into the Altamont Pass, and south of Livermore on a road named Mines Road. Let's start there. If you were to take this to the end, some 50 miles away, you'd end up at Lick Observatory atop Mount Hamilton. But since this is a Livermore day trip, we won't go that far. What do I love about Mines Road? It's a trip where nature meets your imagination, because there's not much out here except what you choose to connect with and appreciate. Creeks that run across the road, wildflower blooms, even open space that may look familiar. You've seen this countryside before when you're approaching the Bay Area, flying high above it all and looking down and seeing all of these mountains and thinking, where is that? This is where it is, and it is stunning. Okay, there are some great things to shop for out here. For instance, you in the market for a pig? How funny. Those are pigs, Flossie. Maybe you're looking for that piece of trash or treasure. Ruthie's Barn might have it. And dining options? Well, after driving the first 25 miles, you'd bet your bottom dollar there's nothing out here. But then you reach the junction. It's decorated as you might expect from something in the backwoods. And it's a gem. And they've also got this great burger called the Jerry Burger. The seasonal wildflower blooms happen in the San Antonio Valley a few miles ahead. But I'd turn around and head back for some late afternoon wine tasting in Livermore, or take a journey north of 580. This route winds through dusty and dry country roads. There's great barns for great photo taking. You'll come across old schoolhouses, and you'll share the road with hundreds of bikers. Not those bikers, these bikers. And they all stop at this, the only family business for miles, EJ's Cattle and Feed. It's a great working ranch with play structures and animals to give kids a taste of the country that's so near the city. Venturing east, you'll head down Vasco Road, maybe a quick stop at Dickey's Barbecue before hopping on the freeway for an exit. And finally, arriving at the Altamont Pass. You know, just driving in and around the windmills? Well, you've got to say you've done it. And there's history in these hills, too. We're reminded of the fact that the whole reason there's a corridor here, a road, is because of that. The Transcontinental Railroad was first laid here in the 1860s, and 140 years later, they're still using it. And so are we. Remember that old auto garage we saw earlier in the show? It was on the Lincoln Highway. Well, the Altamont Pass was the Lincoln Highway. You're driving on it. And if you keep heading east, you'll end up at the Mountain House Bar. It's been around since the Gold Rush. And today, you'll find those other bikers. And if you're on a visit on the right night, great cheap eats. This place is one of a kind. Didn't you? It's a great place around here in Livermore. We're back live at the Livermore Farmers Market.
Oh, yeah.
Of all the things there are to eat here, what'd you get?
Kettle corn at the Farmers Market. Best thing here. Have some. So much more to show when we come back. I'll take you wine tasting by bicycle and bus. Yeah, it's true.
After a break.